Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yo, yo, what's going on, Lucas? Good to see you.
A lot of good to see you too. Going on with you?
Been jamming. Got a bunch of cool stuff in the works.
Glad to hear that. Looking for it.
Thanks everyone for joining. We got a quicker office hours today. I'm gonna post the itinerary here in the chat. So we're gonna quickly go over one of the most common questions that we've been getting a lot recently, which is the different options for fulfillment when it comes to onboarding your clients and things like that, specifically when it comes to how you're going to be taking payments. So, some of the agencies may not be able to use Stripe or they're using a different payment processor. Or, for example, you're doing off platform billing or you're creating a multiple tier offer all in one. I'm going to show you kind of the three different ways that you can fulfill using Stammer, while keeping everything white labeled and all that. So share my screen there. Oh, that's cool. Do you do that, Tim?
Yeah, I did the reaction.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. All right. And then of course at the end we'll have our general Q&A, and please feel free to add any questions you have into the chat, or at the end of the call we'll get to those. All right. So there's three different ways that you can fulfill AI chatbots or AI agents to your clients using Stammer AI. And the first is going to be the manual option. And this is going to be someone who maybe doesn't have a lot of clients or is not trying to sell this to a lot of people for a certain reason. Um, you're unable to use Stripe, or you're trying to use a different payment processor. Like I mentioned, you want to do off-platform billing, or if you're doing a fully manual done for you offer for a client where you do all the work and you're never expecting them to sign up or do basically anything, um, there will be that will be the option for you. So in order to do this, when you're inside your version of Stammer, and this can be inside your white label or just inside the main version here, you can go to sub accounts and click create a sub account. And this is essentially going to give you all of the options of how you want to give this sub account to a client with certain things: number of characters, number of chatbots, amount of credit to be added to the wallet, when a free trial ends, if there is a free trial, and of course, all of the different permissions that you would want to give anybody who has access to this sub account. Now, this is what I mean by doing it manually, which is this first option here. Now, the one thing I'll mention here is the directly billed to agency option. Now, this is the quote unquote bypass sub account billing option. So if you enable this option, all billing, wallet, and storage settings for sub accounts will be disabled. Sub account users will not see any wallet or monetary balances. Your agency wallet and storage will still be charged for all usage from the sub account. So that's actually a pretty good definition of that feature. The use case for that feature specifically is your client wants to either have unlimited action, or you just don't want them to be able to see what it is you're charging for different things. So that's the manual option. Now, the automatic option, which is the most common and the way that we definitely recommend to use the platform, which essentially just automates this entire process when someone pays you through a Stripe subscription product automatically. So all of these things that you would do manually over here, you set those up once using the SaaS configurator, and you create your subscription packages, which have all of the same settings and features and ability to control pricing and what you're giving clients for a free trial and what you're going to eventually charge them for usage out of their wallet. All of this is set up once, and then anytime someone purchases that subscription package, a sub account is automatically created, and all of these items and permissions and settings are applied automatically. And then you just get paid directly into your Stripe automatically. So this is definitely, if you want to go fully self-serve, DIY, white label, SaaS, less of the manual agency work, but more just full bore, hit the ground running. using the Stripe integration is definitely going to be key for that. Now, the third and final option here, which is kind of like a hybrid between these two a little bit, is the ability to create new sub accounts using the API. Now, this is very similar to the sense that if you're using a different payment processor, you can get a notification when someone pays you through that payment processor and then fire off an automation that will automatically create the account using the same or similar settings that you've set up in something like this over here. And so the way that you do that would be most commonly you can use something like Zapier, where you can get a trigger of your other payment processor or payment options. And then you would take the data from that payment processor and post it to a webhook that you get that information from your white label API. So inside your dashboard, and I'll actually log into a white label version here just so everyone can see. That's weird. So if I click on the white label API, I'll be able to see all of the different options, one of them being create sub account. And so I can take this information from this page here and I can paste it into the Zapier, which will allow me to pipe in all of the data that I'm getting from my payment processor. Now, there's a lot of information that you can put in here, and you see there's a lot of optional fields here. So this gives you the ability to set a custom package based off of whatever it is that your customers are paying you through this other payment processor. So you're not locked down to having to only like sell one package, for example. So you would basically select the values that come in from PayPal in this case as these different fields, data fields, and then when they're added, that's going to be the information that is used to create that sub account automatically. So, let's see, Drew, do you have anything else to add to that?
Nope, I think that was good.
How about add-ons? Will there be an API soon? Yes. Yeah. So in add-ons, that we're working on that. So essentially you could add more balances or to the wallet through your API. That's on our list. Cool. So yeah, that's the quick overview of fulfillment options. If anybody has any general questions, like I said, today's going to be a little bit shorter of a meeting as I have another appointment scheduled. So if anybody has any questions, we can go through those and get anything answered.
What's up, Ross? I've got a question for you.
Hey, Addy.
Long time no see. So we're just curious about what the process, and not that we foresee this happening, but we just want to know that we have our P's and Q's kind of in ordered. If we were to delete a bot, if a bot were to accidentally get deleted, what is the process for restoring that bot from you guys, if there is one? And then does Stammer keep a backup of data and information? And that's just for kind of our peace of mind.
Yeah. We do have a kind of like a grace period where we soft delete the bots. So in the scenario that someone is like, I accidentally just did that, we have the ability to restore it. Tim, do you remember what the timeline is of that? Is it 30?
Yes, 30 days.
30 days.
We soft delete for 30 days. And after 30 days, it may be gone forever.
Okay, awesome. That's great to know.
Yeah.
I'll pass that along. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, of course. Cool. Yeah, if any other questions over anything even related to AI agencies or just running your agency, I think if not, we'll early today. It's always funny just talking to the void.
No, nothing today. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and Ross, one thing that may be good to mention is that we've had people having trouble with the meta integrations, so setting them up, and a lot of these issues are turning out to be, issues and complexities in doing exactly what Meta wants you to do for whatever platform. As an example, for WhatsApp, you have to have a business account for it that you're paying for in order to access it. So a lot of little strange edge cases. So whenever people are opening tickets, if they can just put as much detail as possible and possibly a video, that will not only help us get the issue solved faster, but also to help you because it will get solved faster. And the same thing goes for any ticket, right? Include any details you can. A demo video is always very helpful. Try to keep it as short as possible. But yeah, just we know that there's some tickets going on right now because we've had a huge influx of customers, but we are getting to all of them, and we appreciate all of your help in getting these things identified.
We could put an optional field in there for like a Loom video, because I know GHL does
Yeah.
that or did do that, where it was like, and even in their ticket flow, it was like, what's your problem? Explain it. Do you have a Loom video of the problem?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I probably will have to add that in FreshDesk because these platforms are not like other software platforms. It's very difficult in many ways to debug some of these issues because, we're dealing with white labeling. It's your own instance that we actually can't easily log into. So all the debugging information that you guys can provide just helps you ultimately because it helps it get solved faster. So yeah, I'll include a field for the Loom video.
Cool. And yeah, thanks a lot for the help in SGD. Yep, of course. If anybody else is watching and you want another currency, as long as it's supported by Stripe, we can add it pretty quickly. So just let us know.
Yeah, very easy to add.
But I think that will probably do it for today. Oh, quick announcement. Next week, if you dress up for the Halloween week, like we did last year, we'll give you an extra $100 to your wallet balance. So if you dress up at all, and go on camera, that's the key.
What if you don't dress at all?
We
Then-
take $100
Yeah,
from your
take
wallet.
$100.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No. But yeah, we'll be doing a fun fun thing for that. Let's see. If I may, one more before ending. How long can I expect for currency addition? Actually, about 14 days since. Oh, request. Okay.
That's not normal. Which one did you request?
Which one did you request? Japanese yen. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese yen. JPY.
Yeah, I think so. We'll follow up with the dev team today. I remember that request, Akito. So sorry about that. I thought we'd already done that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll
check with them now.
make a note of that.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Yeah, we'll get on that quickly for you. The transit. Yeah, and I remember. Yeah, we have that going as well.
Oh, yes. And I think I got an update on that it went well. The translations worked on our end. We're able to successfully process them. So I think that should be going out, and we'll follow up with that also.
And if you need, we can, we'll send you an update when that's out. Perfect. And then last quick announcement is we have our waitlist open for AI phone numbers. So you guys are going to get the early access link here. There's a form on that page where you can add yourself to the waitlist, and you'll get early access you'll get an early preview when that is out. That's going to be one of the very, very exciting things coming down the pipeline soon, in addition to all the other great updates the team is working on. Cool. Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Thank you. See you.